Hello everyone, my name is Gina and welcome to Seasoned Beauties. Our video on today, we will be unboxing our IPSY something. I can't tell you for sure which one it is until we open it, because if you remember, there was no IPSY Ultimate last month, okay, because I still hadn't received it. But I received this today, but it is very possible that this could be the March box, okay? We won't know until we open it, okay? But nonetheless, for those of you who are not familiar with the IPSY box in the IPSY family, I will leave the link down below so that you can check it out for yourself, plus a coupon code so that you can get some money off on your first box. Now, while I'm opening this box, I do want to tell you that on this channel, we swatch at the end, okay? So, alrighty then. Well, it's open, and clearly this is the March box, and today is March the 9th. So I received this on today. Okay, so what's really going on, IPSY, with a box that should have been here 30 days ago? Oh, it was February, so let's just call it out the way it is, 28 days ago. So I'll be reaching out to them yet again. Nonetheless, let's just go ahead and do what we do. So as I stated, it is definitely the March box because this is what came inside. And it says March 2026. Do less, glow more. All right. And it says, featured in March's IPSY Extra, women-founded brands you need to know about. Movers and shakers, barrier breakers. This Women's History Month and beyond, take note of the women-founded brands poised to run the beauty world. Okay, now it gives us some other information along with some brand names, women-owned, okay? And it also gives us some trending people to watch. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump in. I have to tell you, y'all, I am a little disappointed because I really was hoping and anticipating that this would have been the icon box. But nonetheless, let's just do what we do. So when I open the box, the first item we have is this one right here, and it's by Feel Beauty, and this is a daily hemp oil facial cleanser, and it says it has 1% hemp seed oil, and it is antioxidant rich. It reduces redness and it gently cleanses the skin. Now this one is a 4 fluid ounce size. It has a 12-month shelf life, and it is a clean product. All right, now the manufacturer suggested retail price for this item is $32. Y'all know I had to go back and check because, you know, we don't get prices any longer. So if it's incorrect, I'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. All right, but I will be checking anyway. All right, so oh, I do like this on the bottom. It says the product itself expires December 2027. All right, that is the actual date. So whether you open it or not, that's it. The product is not as fresh as it could be after that date. All right, so that is item number 1. Okay, IPSY Extra, not bad, not bad. So let's move right along. The next item that we have is by Say, I believe that's how it's pronounced, and it's this one right here. And this is the Glow Sculpt Multi-Use Cream Highlighting Blush. It is a 0.20 ounce size, and let's see what it has to say about this one. Well, while I'm checking this out, we're going to go ahead and open it so I can show you exactly what the inside packaging looks like. Ugh. All right, y'all, it's one of those, better be careful, you'll have fingerprints all over it. But it's beautiful. It's a nice, sleek, black, compact. And the shade that I have is called Bronze Glow. All right, so let's just go ahead and take a look. It does have a mirror. I do not like the fact that it opened up this easily. How do I know if it wasn't tampered with? Okay, I'm gonna let it go. It was in the box, to say the least. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and cover it, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And it does have a 12-month shelf life as well. And this is what the inside looks like. And the manufacturer suggested price for this one is also $32. Okay? It's beautiful. That's a beautiful shade. Now, what I'm checking for is to see if this one is a powder or if it's a cream, but we'll find out in a little while when we swatch. Okay. All right. So that one is item number 2. Oh, and by the way, this one is also a clean product. I'm here for that. All right. Moving right along. The next item that we have is by Fenty Hair. And it's this one right here. This is called the Comeback Kid, and it is a 5 fluid ounce size. Okay, the packaging is nice. Very nice. All right, and it says instant damage repair treatment. All right, so let's just go ahead and open it up so we can see what the inside packaging looks like. Then we can talk about it some more. All right, the inside looks just like the outside, same shade. And it says it strengthens, repairs, and transforms hair for smoother, shinier styles, tested on all hair types and textures. Okay. All righty. Let's see. Always on repair. Okay. To repair, strengthen, hydrate, smooth, and protect. I read that to you already. This isn't telling me if this is a clean product or not, but it does tell me it has a 6-month shelf life. Okay. All right, so I'm here for that. Let me see if it has a fragrance. Oh my goodness. Boy, does it. And it smells really nice. All right. Well, the manufacturer suggested retail price for this one is $38. All right, that is item number 3. And so the next item that we have is by Volition, and this one is the Dewy Avocado Replenishing Moisturizer. All right, and this is what that packaging looks like. And it says that this one is a 1.7 fluid ounce size. And it says it's with AVEC ceramides plus collagen. All right, so beauty is what you make of it. All right, so let's just go ahead and open it and we'll talk about this one some more. So here we go. This is what the inside packaging looks like. And it says this one is a vegan and cruelty-free product. And this one also has a 12-month shelf life. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, what does avocado really smell like? Clean, but it's also very green, y'all. All right, but nonetheless, we're going to check it out in a little bit and see what it's like. Now, the manufacturer suggested retail price for this one is $58. All right. Just one more and then our beauty boost item. Okay, so the last one that we have is by, I want to say, COSRX, and this is what that one looks like. And it says this one is the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Have no clue, but we're going to read and we're going to find out. All right. But first of all, this one is a 3.38 fluid ounce size. All right. And let's see. And the box says being 96% snail secretion filtrate, and in parentheses it says mucin. This essence helps the skin to lose less moist. What? To lose less moist while. Okay, y'all know I have issues when there are typos. All right, so I'm gathering it's supposed to say moisture because it does make a little bit more sense. So I did take it out of the box so that I could check maybe it was written better on here, but it is not. But I'm going to read it the way I believe it is. This is a nice pack. Wait, this isn't a spray. It's where it has a pump. But anyway, we'll come back to that in just a minute. So it says being 96% snail secretion filtrate mucin. This essence helps the skin to lose less moisture while keeping the skin smooth and healthy. That's what this one says. Now this one is also, let's see, is it a clean product? It does not say. It does tell me it has a 12-month shelf life. And if you look on the bottom of the box, it actually gives us an expiration date of this product, which is February 2027. Now, it could be December the 2nd, depending on how they do it, month, day, year, or it could be day, month, year. Okay, so depending on how they do it, that could be the case. Okay, anyway, so in addition to that, the manufacturer suggested retail price, you know, based on what this really is, I was thinking it was going to be a little expensive, but that's not the case. This says the manufacturer suggested retail price for this is $25. All right, so between now and I have a Beauty Boost item before we start swatching, I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and open and swatch this. Not because of the shelf life, but because of the product. But we'll see, okay? So that's all of our IPSY Extra products for this month, okay? But I always got the, well, I said got for a reason, but right now we're going to say I always get the Beauty Boost item. I don't know if I'm going to keep that up because they changed the way that the Beauty Boost item appears in our box. You used to could choose which one you wanted. Now they choose for you and put it in a box. So I'm not all that sure that's what I want to do. So we'll see what happens. But the Beauty Boost item for this month is by Perricone MD. And this is the Cold Plasma Plus Eye. And this one is a cream. It is a 0.5 fluid ounce size. And let's see. It has a 9-month shelf life, and we're going to go ahead and open it so we can see what it looks like. And I'll give you some more information. Well, the inside looks just like the outside, and it says the 5 most vital signs of youthful looking eyes. All right now. Okay. All right, but a 9-month shelf life, as with most eye products anyway, it's very short. And in all honesty, it's very short on skincare products anyway, you know, because we want to have clean products and the ones where they're not putting a lot of additives and preservatives and things like that in it to give it a longer shelf life. Okay, so where do we want to start? First, I'll ask you, what did you think about the items that I received today? So nonetheless, let's just go ahead and swatch. We really truly only have one makeup item to swatch, and we're going to do just that. But in the meantime, where shall we start? All right, let's just go ahead and do it and get it over with. Okay, and this is the Snail 96 Mucin. Now remember I said it was a pump. Look at that. Okay, I thought it was a spray, but it certainly was not. Okay, I just squeezed out a little bit. See? Look at that. Alrighty then. Let me put the top back on it for good measure. This is what it looks like. Just a dot. It does have, it's not real thick because you could see it running down right there. Oh. Ooh. Okay, it's a lot. A little goes a long way, I guess is what I want to say, because I went ahead and put it on both hands just by, you know, rubbing them back to back. It does not have a smell at all. And I think I might have been preparing myself for a smell, but I didn't have one. Oh, but my skin feels nice. I guess you have to be able to get past what the name says to see if this is something that we want to use. But nonetheless, it feels rather nice, to say the least. The next item, I guess I probably should have opened up the hemp oil facial cleanser, but I wasn't ready for that. I just have a brand new one that I opened up. So I need to wait until I'm ready to use the whole thing and not mess up on my shelf life. Okay, so then the next one, of course, was our Fenty hair. Well, my hair is in braids right now. So I don't know. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit. Whew, it smells really nice. It smells really nice. And look, this is not my hair, y'all. Okay, not being braided. This is a blend of synthetic hair and human hair. So the curly parts is the human hair. All right. So, but right now it smells amazing. I'm looking forward to using this when it's time for me to wash my hair. All right. The next one that we have is the Volition. All right. Now, like I said, it's green. I'm just going to touch it right here. I don't want to contaminate it at all. So I just put a little bit there. It's such a small amount. You see that? But let's rub it in. I don't know what avocados are supposed to smell like. And in all honesty, it really does not have very much of a scent to it. But this also feels very nice. My skin looks nice. Okay, now let's see. Not ready to open the Beauty Boost item yet. I just started in on a Kate Berkey eye and face cream. So not ready to open this one yet. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side. And the last thing we're going to do is swatch our blush. All right, so I'm not even going to pull out a blush brush. I'm just going to pull out a smaller brush so that I can just take a little bit here on the brush and let's see what happens. Okay. 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 Can you see that? How about we build? Put a little bit more over top. I like it. Now it is a powder, but it's not, it does have a little shimmer and sparkle to it, but I wanted to see if it was indeed a cream blush, and it is not. Okay, so what do you think? What are your thoughts? Tell me down below what you think. All right, now I want to ask you another question. What do you think about the Beauty Boost situation? What are your thoughts? Because is it just me, or do you at least want to have an either or? Because this is an extra amount of money to an already expensive box. And I don't want you to send me something I'm not going to use. That I don't want. So I'm really not sure about getting the beauty boost for much longer. I really have to put some thought to that. Okay, so were we IPSY twins this month? Or were we IPSY extra this month? Okay, let me know your thoughts. Did you get some of the same items that I got? Did you get most of the same items? I am interested in using everything that's here. I may not use it right now, but I will most certainly use it. Okay. And I have to say, the one item that surprised me the most was this, because I don't really know what it was that I was expecting from it. I don't know, but it went on really nicely. The back of my hands feel wonderful. So let me know your thoughts down below. Okay. I just want to tell you, I thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today as we unboxed our March IPSY Extra. Still a little salty about not getting my February Ultimate. That's like the big boy. Okay. So got a little challenge with that. Okay. But nonetheless, thank you so very much. These are the items that we received. Down below is the total manufacturer suggested retail price for everything that was included in the box. All right, make sure you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below. All right, and make sure you subscribe. Become a part of the Seasoned Beauties family. We'd be more than happy to have you, and it's easy on the pocket because it is free. All right, now share this video with someone. Tell them about something new. Okay, or just share with someone who does not currently get the IPSY box, any of them out of the IPSY family. Okay, but most importantly, remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Until next time.